Hi you guys, it's Ontario and I'm back today for um two story times actually. Two story times about two of the biggest mistakes that I feel like I made in my life. It's definitely like it's definitely like more than two, like duh. But I feel like these are two mistakes that could have been avoided just through thinking properly. Like come on, really? Like anybody could have done that. But before I get into this video, I need to get y'all to subscribe, thumbs up, comment down below, and share my video. Come on, like really? Why won't you? But anyway, let's get into the story. Alright, so the first story time is basically about when my mom was a candy lady. Yes, my mom was a candy lady a long time ago. I was like in the 5th grade. Girl. So let me tell you. Alright, so basically what happened was when my mom used to be at work, after school, this would be after school. After school, my mom used to be at work. Well, she still is at work. What am I talking about? But she'd be at work, and I'll be at home by myself. My little brothers and sisters, they'd be at school or what? Well, they'd be at the daycare. When I used to go to the daycare, they used to be at the daycare, and I'll be at home by myself. And I'm gonna get from school, and I'll be at home by myself. And like, if anybody came through who wanted to buy something, I was supposed to, take their order or whatever, give them what they purchased, and then boom, boom, bam, just like that. So, yeah, it was this one time that I came to the door, right? And I went to open the door, and it was like a whole bunch of dudes behind like these two girls at the door. And obviously all these dudes were older than me. They were like high school or whatever. Some were like just dudes, just like grown men. And so, yeah, like for real, like I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, okay, well maybe they all want something to eat, maybe they all hungry or whatever. Because we had like nachos, chili cheese nachos, chili cheese hot dog with nacho cheese on it. We had chips, we had drinks, we had popsicles, we had the jumbo popsicles that were by Fit Long. They were so good, y'all. We had ice cream sandwiches, we had basically everything. Like we had it all. So yeah, so like I'm like maybe they all just hungry. So they went and they was like, yeah, we want this and that. All of a sudden, I was like, all right, where the money is? And they were like, oh, did nobody bring no money? And I was like, what? How y'all gonna go to a kid like that? I was like, all right, y'all got games. Let's go. So, y'all got to get away from my door. Like, that's just the thing right there. So I guess they was like, not today. So like they all just went to the door and just shoved. Like they just shoved the door. Now like I should have known right then there after the girl had said, oh, we didn't have no money. Like I should have known right in there like to close it though. Like to just close it. They shoved the door open. Just like they bombarded the door. Like it was like barricaded. Like they just boom. And my little self was trying to push the door like, stop it, don't get in, don't rob us. Oh my God. And it just went boom. And I was like, oh my God. The girl rolled up in our kitchen. She was like, oh my gosh, y'all play so pretty. She was like, oh my God, y'all got a whole bunch of food. Mind you, I think my mama had just restocked. We had everything that was in there had not been opened yet. Chips and all. Y'all know the variety bag. That's the hookup. So she had went up in the kitchen, opened the cabinets, baby, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, y'all got everything in here." She was like, "I want this, I want that, I want that." I'm like, "Oh, y'all gotta get out, Boys walking in, her brother then walked in. I'm like, "What in the holy name is this?" And then they end up leaving. And so we lived in apartments then, and the boy, mama, she was a manager over the apartments. Like one of the boys who came in there, And they asked him, like, they were like, hey, you want something? And he was like, cause he was walking away. Like, he had left. He didn't even come in our apartment. And he was walking away. They just, yeah, hey, you want something? And I'm just like, no. And I'm just sitting there, like, trying to get them out. And I'm just, like, kind of scared. Cause I'm like, they're going to beat me up. Later on, they did, actually, y'all. So, but anyway. No, like, I'm just sitting there, like, oh, my gosh, like, what is this? Like, why y'all, what? So, yeah, like, they came and then left. They got him something. I get to school the next day. I was going to Boyd then. I went to school the next day, and one of the boys was like, yeah, that food was good. I was on the toilet all night. I was just smashing something. And I'm just like, really? Nah, y'all probably thinking I would have beat the holy cheese out of them. Like, I would have stole off them. I would have shot them up and everything. But y'all, like I said in my previous video, I wasn't a savage then. Like, I was just a little baby. Like, oh my God, like, please just don't hurt me. Like, y'all, just trust me. Nah, it's over with. But I wasn't a savage then. Like, y'all know what I'm saying. Like, somebody screenshot this. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, so like, yeah, I wasn't a savage back then, but y'all. Oh my gosh. It was a big mistake because I should have just looked out the window first or out the peephole and seen it was more people than usual out there and being like, nah, y'all just got to come back with my mama at home. Yeah. I can't serve this many people. Nah. So that was one big mistake. Like, I shouldn't have did that. My second big mistake was when I was in middle school. Yeah, it was his boy. And I just figured something was wrong with him. But I couldn't just really put my finger on it. So I just never thought about it. Girl. Oh my goodness. Boy. Oh my God. So he was in the hallway one time. I asked my teacher, could I go to the restroom? I was in 8th grade. I don't know what grade he was in. And I would just see him around. But I was in the hallway. I would come back from the restroom, and he would talk to me. He was like, what's up? And I was like, hi. And I would walk back to class, and then he touched me. He did something to me. I don't remember, but he touched me or something. And I was like, okay, goodbye. And so he was like, what's your name? And then I was like, okay. I ain't say nothing. I'm just, And so he said, your name Gay Boy, ain't it? And I was like, oh my God, I'm sad. I was like, I sped up. I was like, let me go on, get to class quickly. So then he said, I asked you what your name was. You ain't saying nothing to me. Then he got so hype. He was so tight. He got so tight. Like, I was like, why he so tight? Like, boy, calm down. Don't be so, ugh. And so, girl, he took my body and just threw it into the glass. Just threw it into the glass. Glass cut me all in my neck. I was like, what in the... All I did was steal off him like one time. I was like, bop. After that, like, he had let me go. And so, when he let me go, his teacher was like, I was looking for him. I turned back and he was gone. And I was like, why you didn't keep him on a leash? Like, what? And girl, he just grabbed me and he just threw me in the glass. He just threw me. Big mistake then, because I should never started. I should never said hi to him. I should have just ran back to class. As soon as I saw him, girl, I should have just ran back to class. Like I should have just ran back to class. Ran back to class. That's what I should have did. That's what I should have did. Ran back to class. Cause girl, immediately, this is how I was feeling when he threw me into that glass. This is how I was feeling. This is how I was feeling. I just can't take this no more. Y'all, for real, like, he had threw me in that glass and I just feel like the world had ended. And I was like, what? Why me? Why me? We gotta look good again. y'all, like, oh my gosh, like, I just don't know. Like, these people just be losing their minds. But y'all, that's my biggest mistake that I made. I hope y'all enjoyed that story time. It really wasn't a story time. It was just like 2 segments, snippets, whatever you want to call it, of like biggest mistakes I made. Yeah. Shaking my head. But if y'all definitely want to hear more biggest mistakes I made, y'all just comment down below. Or y'all know, Snapchat me. For those of y'all who have my Snapchat me. If you don't, comment down below. And yeah, like, I will see y'all next time. Bye.